Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today in The Sims 4, we're going to be playing with our little legacy family. Austin is the only one awake right now, but he has to get ready for school. He has school in less than an hour, so he's eating and getting ready for the day. But we are officially out of our infant era in this generation, which I love. So Poppy and Jackson are toddlers now, which means that Jade is going back to work today. She's going to go back into the business career and start pursuing her dreams again. So we have to call the nanny service before she leaves. We have little Poppy here and Jackson is on the other side of the room. They're in the wrong beds right now because they were so tired. I had to just get them in a bed. It didn't matter which one. But they're so cute and they're toddlers now and they can take care of themselves a little bit more and we don't have to worry about them as much, and that's just so amazing to me. I'm so happy. But work starts for Jade in about an hour, so she probably should wake up. She needs to eat too. It looks like, has Austin done went to school? Where is he? Yeah, he's on his way out. Okay, I hope he has a good day. I'm gonna let Jade eat, and before she leaves, I'm gonna let her go on and call for the nanny to come. And it looks like Johnny is up too. He's doing pretty good. He has to go to the bathroom, it looks like, but for the most part, he's ready to start his day. I think the main thing that I want for Johnny today is for him to get working on his aspiration, which is actually the expert nectar maker. So I really want him to get to work on that. I know we're not going to be able to finish it today, but I want him to get working on making some more bottles of nectar because we still have a lot of excellent bottles of nectar we have to make. He also has to take care of the garden and the horses as well, which takes a little bit of time, but it's okay. I think we can handle it. So while the toddlers are with the nanny and they're working on their skills, I'm just going to let Johnny work on nectar making and then just doing the chores, of course, around the house and everything. But it looks like Jade is off to work. She is back on her grind. She actually is not calling the nanny either. I'm gonna have to get Johnny to do that. She, for some reason, did not call the nanny before she left. That's okay, we can do it. We can handle that. And the nanny will be here in just a few minutes, so that's really great. Yeah, we need to get out here and work in the garden though, so I'm gonna let Johnny do that before he does anything else. Wow, there goes Nevada. Oh, Austin he's just got to school just a little while ago, and he's already got this PE class thing again. We got this in one of the last episodes. It says, Austin's PE class gets to run laps to build their stamina and lung capacity. He's mostly through the first lap when he noticed a gap under the bleachers, and he wants to hang out and take a rest and not run laps. And last time I said hide out and it didn't go well. So this time I'm going to say keep running and hopefully he'll get a performance boost instead of a loss because I messed up last time. Okay, yeah, it says Austin glances around and decides it's too risky, but imagining that Cool Shade helps him pick up a little speed. Austin finishes his laps with a new personal best, so he got a performance gain this time. Okay, that's pretty good. And it looks like our nanny has arrived. But it looks like Jackson's up too. Let's see what he's up to. He's a bit hungry, so he just needs to eat and then he can get started on his skills. Also, guys, I'm a little bit under the weather today. I'm really hoping that you can't tell by the way I sound, but if I do sound a bit weird, that's why, because I've got a little bit of allergies going on, so hopefully I don't sound too bad, but if my voice starts sounding weird, that's why. Oh, it looks like we have to fertilize the garden today. That always takes so long. But that's okay. We can get it done. It's fine. It's part of having a garden. And the garden still makes us a pretty good amount of money, so I'm not going to complain. But Johnny is probably going to be out here for a little while. Okay, let's see. Poppy is still asleep. Does she need to get up? She probably does. It's like 11 o'clock. She's not going to sleep tonight if she sleeps all day. So I'm going to let her start her day with a bath. And it looks like she also needs some attention, so maybe Nanny Salma will play with us after the bath. I don't know for sure. We'll get her some attention. But Jackson needs to get started on his skills today. Let's see. He's got level 1 in everything. So his movement skills should do pretty good because every time the twins want to eat, they go all the way into Austin's bedroom to eat, and then they have to walk all the way in here to do anything else. So his movement skills should get there. Let's let him level up his creative skill a little while the nanny is helping Poppy, and then maybe we can swap and get some help. Oh, it looks like Johnny reached gardening level 9. It says he continues to improve his gardening mastery and can now tend garden efficiently, doing all their watering, weeding, and bug spraying at once. That's pretty cool. It's the fertilization that's killing me though. I wish there was a way to fertilize the garden all at once. That would make me so happy. And it looks like Poppy's first quirk is that she loves water. That's a pretty cool quirk to have. Maybe if we have time, we can take her to a splash pad, her and Jackson. But I don't know if we're going to have time, you guys. That's one thing about this pack in particular is that it takes a lot of work. Like the horses and the farm animals and stuff. We don't actually have any farm animals. I kind of want to get some goats and sheep. But I feel like I've seen a lot of people say there's really not much to them. Like they don't do anything but look cute. So I don't know, but maybe in the next episode we can expand the ranch a little bit so that we can get some more animals. I kind of want to move the horse barn situation over to this side of the lot, but I don't want to do it today. I don't feel like building today, so maybe in the next episode. Okay, Austin is done with school for the day. He's still doing satisfactory work. I'm gonna let him go on and get started on just taking care of himself and maybe doing his homework also, because Johnny is still in the garden fertilizing everything. Actually, he's leaving, but he's not done. He still has stuff to do, so I gotta bring him back out here, and then when Johnny gets done, he can actually come inside and help Austin play chess. He doesn't actually need help, but it would help him fulfill his aspiration. So I kind of want to wait until Johnny and Jade can play with him so that we can get that done as well and get him a little bit closer to fulfilling his lifetime aspiration, get him some satisfaction points. But Johnny is definitely not done in the garden, so I don't know what he thinks he's doing going inside. We still have the whole inside of the greenhouse to fertilize. This is how long it takes, you guys. And I know it's not totally necessary, but I just feel like I should take care of the plants because we've spent so much time working on this garden. I just feel like we should try to do the best we can to take care of it. So I have to do it, even though it takes forever. But Poppy did acquire the potty skill, thankfully. She still needs help, I think, at this point, but at least she's a little bit closer to being able to go in there on her own. I wish the nanny would actually clean that out because Jackson needs some potty help also. But usually she doesn't clean that out for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, Poppy's also hungry. I need to go feed her. Oh, all we have is cake. I'm gonna have to feed her cake. Oh, wow, Poppy's actually sitting in the floor to eat her cake. I'm so proud of her. That sounds so weird, but usually they walk all the way into Austin's room and they have to sit in a chair before they'll eat, and it drives me crazy. But she actually just ate. Now she's probably gonna go put her plate on Austin's desk, though. Come on, Poppy, just put it on the table. You can do it. Good job, Poppy. She needs to get to work on her skills, I guess. Let's see. She got her thinking skill up to level 2, so let's let her work on her imagination skill now. And that's what Jackson's been doing all morning, so now she can take a turn. We actually do have a lot of plants that are evolving today since we're fertilizing. That's nice, at least. We have a lot. Oh, and Jade's home from work. And Austin has finished with his homework. Oh, wow. Jade did not have a great day at work. Look at her fun meter. She's tired. That's for sure. I'm gonna let her take care of herself and then sit down and maybe play some video games so that she can have a little bit of fun. And then Austin is done with his homework, so I'm gonna let him come on in here and start playing chess, and then Johnny can come join him in hopefully just a little while. He keeps wanting to quit the garden. I don't blame him, honestly. We've been out here for a minute, but we're so close to being done. Oh, and Jackson acquired the potty skill. They're doing pretty good for their first day as little toddlers. I'm proud of them. He needs to learn some basic needs as well because Poppy did that earlier, and I need them to start getting their skills up so they can start leveling them up on their own. Okay, I think Johnny is finally done with the garden, so I'm gonna let him come inside. He's so hungry, but I'm gonna let him play a game of chess really quick with Austin before he eats, because I really want to get on Austin's aspiration. I mean, we haven't even completed the first part of it yet. We got to get on that. Nevada's actually uncomfortable. Hopefully it's just her social. Yeah, it's just his social. I think it's a boy. I keep calling it a girl. The nanny's actually staying pretty late today. It's 6 o'clock in the evening and she's still here. That makes me so happy. I don't know if it's just because I keep asking for stuff for the kids and she just can't find a time to leave, but I love it. I love that she's still here. And Nevada reached temperament level 5. Good job, Nevada. Pegasus is still asleep. I feel like she's been asleep all day. Look at her hunger. Oh my goodness, I think she has. We gotta come out here and wake her up. And Jade's getting a text message from Melee wondering if I want to go over to her house and hang out. And I'm gonna say no because I don't have time. I gotta come out here and take care of my horse. Pegasus, what are you doing sleeping all day? Aw, the nanny has gotten away from us finally. She says she's leaving for the day. That's alright. I guess we can make it on our own. Poppy is starting to get tired though, so I'm gonna let her go to sleep. I actually should let her go to sleep in her bed this time. Jackson's still doing okay though. I'm gonna let him work on his skills a little bit more. And Austin, did you finish playing chess? Oh, he did. Okay, he's good to go now. He's wanting to play dolls for a little while, but he actually needs to take care of his needs first. Oh man, the nanny didn't actually cook us anything this time. We're all having to eat cake. That's okay. Johnny can cook something for us maybe this evening before he goes to bed. Okay, Pegasus, look, you're in bad shape. You gotta get up and eat something. What was Johnny supposed to do? I feel like there was something he was supposed to do after he got done playing chess, but I can't remember what it was now. I'm gonna let him clean out the potty chair. And I really feel like there was something I wanted him to do. Maybe it's read to Austin. Maybe he needs to do that. I don't think that's what it was, but I think he does need to do that. And Marcus is asking Jade if she wants to hang out again tonight at the nightclub. No, Marcus. He can always come over to the house, but I just feel like we're too busy to go to the nightclub. And every time I've done that, it's just really boring. Like there's no goals or anything to achieve. You're just there. And you're stuck there because you're in this social event and it's not any fun. At least Pegasus is eating though. She's no longer hungry. So I'm going to see if she'll have some fun. And then Jade needs to come inside and take care of herself. And she's actually pretty tired. I think she's gonna have to go to bed early tonight. Austin has done put himself to sleep. I'm gonna let Austin wake up and let Johnny read to him so we can complete this part of his aspiration. And Johnny didn't get to work on nectar making at all today. I don't know. He might can work on some tonight when everyone else goes to bed. I don't know if he's gonna have enough energy. The seldom sleepy just does not help as much as I wish it would. And our little stereo is broke. I don't even know who turned that on. Johnny, why are you not reading to Austin? I told you to read to him. Where's our book now? Wow, somebody brought their cake in here and left. I think it was Jade. I don't know why she's not eating. Oh, no. Everybody seems to be stuck. Let me try to unstick them. Okay, Jade's up. Maybe that worked. Maybe that was enough. Let's see. What does Jackson need? He needs to eat, and then he can go to bed. So let's get him some cake. Everybody's eating cake tonight. It's kind of sad, but I don't know why it won't let me pull the cake out, so Jackson's gonna have to get help. Okay, Johnny and Austin are still stuck. This is so frustrating. Okay, let's get some food out for Jackson. We'll just give him a sandwich. Hopefully we won't put him in the high chair, and then maybe that will unstick Austin and Johnny, and we can actually read to Austin really quick before he has to go to sleep. I don't know what's going on with them. They all kind of got stuck at the same time. No, he's gonna put him in the high chair. Okay, actually, just cancel. I'll give it to Jackson, don't worry. Jackson, you come over here. Jade, have you still not eaten? You guys are all over the place today. Oh, it's because our cake's spoiled. That's fine. There's your sandwich, Jackson. You're good to go now. And okay, it looks like Johnny is finally unstuck, and he's gonna read to Austin. So as soon as... Oh, he's done completed his aspiration. Apparently he needed like 2 minutes of reading, so he can actually go to sleep now. He's quite tired, so I'm gonna let him go to sleep. Here comes Jackson. He's got to come eat in Austin's bedroom. It's so weird. But Johnny, let's see. He still has a little bit of energy left. I'm gonna get him to come out here and maybe make a few bottles of nectar before he goes to sleep. Oh no, it looks like Jackson's getting tired. I've let him get too tired. Now he's getting angry. But once he eats, he can go to sleep. And the same thing for Jade. Oh no, Poppy's awake because she had a nightmare. Oh, she's also hungry. I may have to get Johnny to come back in here and help her eat. This is so annoying. Usually I can just drag the food right onto the floor. All right, I think Johnny's gonna have to cook something. Let's see what we can cook that they can also eat in the morning. We need something other than cake. Oh, Poppy is making a mess in Austin's room. Poppy, I didn't think she was our messy eater. I thought it was Jackson who was the messy eater. Ow, Poppy, that is not okay. Don't wake up your brother. No, he's got to go to school in the morning. You need to come back in here. And Johnny reached cooking level 8. It doesn't really matter because he still has way too many cooking fires for me to be proud of that. But at least he's gotten a little bit better. Poppy is going to walk all the way into that kitchen to get some potty help. All I want is for someone to help her go potty so that she can go back to sleep. And these toddlers are so slow. It's so painful to watch them try to get from one room to another. And look, Johnny's just waiting. He could have just went in there and helped her, but he's just waiting like, what do you want, Poppy? What What do you need? Now we gotta walk all the way back in there. Okay, once we get this done though, Johnny can go to sleep, Poppy can hopefully go to sleep, and then we'll be ready for the next day. I don't feel like we got anything done today because we just fertilized the garden the whole time. But it's okay, I think we only have to do that every other day or like every third day. I don't know which, but it's not that often, it's fine. Our plants are doing pretty good though. Our green bean plants were the first ones that we planted and they're excellent. They're of excellent quality, so we don't have too much further to go with them. You do get to stop fertilizing them when they're like perfect quality, right? Hopefully you do. Austin's up now. He's getting ready for school. I like him to get up a little bit early so that he has time to take care of his needs and he can go to school in a good mood. But now that he completed the first part of his aspiration, now we need to achieve level 5 mental skill, which he's actually really, really close to. And he has to finish homework 2 times while he's focused. So we should be able to do that in the next 2 days. I think he has 2 more days of school this week, so we should be able to get that done. And we can get him to level 5 mental skill before he goes to school, but I don't know because it takes them so long just to do the simplest things. Like it takes them an hour to eat. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but we're doing good. And then Jade, she should go on and get up as well. Grab some leftovers. Hopefully, actually, you know what? She's gonna get cake if I do that, isn't she? No, we're not eating cake. I actually probably need to throw those cakes out. Just go on and get rid of that. And then maybe the nanny will feel like she needs to cook us something as well. Speaking of the nanny, we need to call the nanny. Let's see. You know how you have this scheduled gardening service? I wish you could just schedule the nanny just constantly. Come here every single day. That's what I need. Poppy somehow managed to stay up all night again. This is her second time of doing that, so she's still quite tired this morning. But Jackson's getting close to be able to get up. I'm going to let him sleep a little bit longer, maybe till the nanny gets here, and then he can get up. But they're doing good. They're fine. When they're asleep, they're so good and perfect. And it's already time for Austin to go to school. That's okay. We'll work on his aspiration when he gets home. I think when he's at school today, I'm going to let him meet some friends because we don't know any other kids. And it looks like our nanny has arrived as well. So that means Jackson could get up and ask for a bath. Oh, wait. We have to wait till Johnny's done in there. He actually needs to go in there first. Well, where is the nanny? We still need her help. Oh, she's cooking. Okay. If she's cooking for us, Jackson, don't bother her. Just come play dolls. Oh, wait, I didn't do that. Austin's at school. Okay. So he wants to, let's see. Let him make some friends today. It says it lowers school performance. That's okay. We still need some friends. We've got plenty of time to improve our school performance. Oh, no, the computer broke. That's 2 things now that we have broken. And Johnny has got to come out and take care of the horses first thing this morning. Their beds are getting kind of gross. And Nevada's actually doing really well. Oh, wow. Everybody's doing really well. Look, Pegasus is excellent in every category. I don't know if that has ever happened. Since we get rescue horses, I don't know if any of our horses have ever been as happy as Pegasus is right now. That's amazing. Let's see if Austin has made any friends yet. It does not appear that he has. It looks like he just knows us, his family, and his nanny, so he's not making a lot of progress there. Oh, I forgot to fertilize my lemon trees yesterday. Oh, Jackson loves water as well. That's one of his quirks. That's kind of funny because Jackson and Poppy are twins, and they both ended up getting the charmer trait. So I find that kind of funny that they have one of the same quirks as well. Okay, let's get Nanny to help us with some basic needs while Poppy is still asleep. She probably should get up. I should probably make her get up so that she actually sleeps tonight. But what does she need to do? She needs to work on her movement skill a little bit. Let's help her. Oh, she hates wake up time. That's one of her other quirks. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. And Austin has met Deontay while at school. We have a friend, or we have an acquaintance. We're not friends yet, but we actually met someone. That's really nice. Oh, Austin met someone else at school. He met Alakai, it looks like, while at school. So that's cool. We know 2 new kids. That's amazing. Maybe they can come over and hang out. Jackson's making a huge mess in Austin's bedroom too. I wish they would stop eating in here. I don't know why they are eating in here. Probably because it's the only room that's fully decorated, but still, don't make a mess in here. Oh, Johnny got a text from Marcus. He's wanting to know if we want to come hang out at the nightclub. And the answer is still no, Marcus. I'm sorry, but I don't want to hang out at the nightclub anymore. We're past that. We have 3 kids now. We're too busy for that. And Austin is back home from school. Since I let him make friends all day today, it says no need to make room on the refrigerator door. His work is merely satisfactory. I don't care. I think it's worth it for him to have some friends. Oh, he's actually wanting to listen to Nevada. You guys, Nevada is actually Austin's horse. And he hasn't spent a lot of time with him because there's not really a lot that either of them can do right now. But that's so sweet. Oh, Johnny's getting a text from Marcus. Marcus would like to come over to hang out. Is that okay? Yes, Marcus, it is. It's so funny because Marcus is the only one we ever hear from. And it's funny because after a few times of asking if we want to come hang out like somewhere, and every time that I have to say no because we're so busy, then he'll send us a text and be like, well, can I come over? Yeah, of course you can come over, Marcus, but we're too busy to go to the nightclub. I have too many kids for that. And look at Poppy. She's already getting tired because she was up all night long from her nightmare. Austin, what are you doing? Oh, he's playing. Look, everybody has kind of come to the same room. They're all hanging out with each other. That's so sweet. Okay, but Austin, what do you need to do today? He needs to go on and do his homework, I guess. Oh, he needs to finish homework while he's focused. Okay, let's go get focused before we do that. I feel like it's really early to let Poppy go to sleep, but she's having so many nightmares at night that I feel like I have to let her get some sleep just in case she wakes up again tonight. Jackson is doing really good with his imagination skill. He's just a little bit slow with everything else. And he could practice his own thinking skill if he could just level up a little bit. Oh, Jade got promoted. She got her first promotion. Technically, we've gotten this promotion before, but that was before we quit. So now she's an office assistant. Let's see. She's a little bit scared from the weather. She's not happy that she's outside. Let's get her back inside. Okay, Austin finished that homework while he was focused. I'm gonna let him eat and then get to work on his mental skill. He should level that up pretty fast, I think. So it's not gonna take long. Oh, the shower's broke. There we go. Jackson reached thinking level 2. He's a little bit slower than Poppy, but we got there. He's better with imagination. He's going to be a creative sim, I bet. But that means we can stop doing that and go make some nectar. Hopefully this little area is covered. I'm hoping that it won't scare Johnny to be out on the porch and we can still make some nectar. I was really hoping to teach Austin to ride a bike in this episode, but I don't know if we're going to be able to with the weather like it is. And Poppy is up and she's angry from waking up, but she's also scared of thunderstorms. So that's what's going on with Poppy. But at least she got a little bit of a nap so she won't be as tired. Oh, Nevada's scared too. I know, buddy. I'm sorry, but you guys have a house. You guys should go inside. And Austin reached mental level 5, so we're doing good. Oh, Marcus left. I didn't even know he was here. I never saw him. Oh. Marcus just now left. Okay, we just got the notification that Marcus left, and now he's wondering if Jade wants to go over to his house and hang out, which they used to be roommates, but still, he just left here. He knows that we don't have time to do that. We're busy, Marcus. Jackson is, wow, he's getting pretty tired. I'm gonna have to let him go to sleep. He's done really good today, though. Now that the twins are toddlers, they're just doing so good. They make me so happy now. And it looks like Austin is going to bed. That's okay. He's gotten everything done that he needs to do today, so I think it's okay if he wants to go to sleep. That's fine. And the horses are still doing really good. I have a suspicion that when Marcus was here, he probably went and hung out with the horses and took care of them. As him and Father Winter always go check on the horses when they're here, and they're doing suspiciously well, so I feel like he probably came and took care of them. But all the kids are asleep, you guys. That's so nice. They're asleep for now, at least. I'm gonna let Jade have some fun and go to sleep. She hasn't worked on any of her reports, but honestly, I don't want to do that. I just feel like it's so boring. I don't want to do that right now. We've got some food cooked for tomorrow so that everyone has something to eat before they go to work and maybe even afterwards. And then Johnny's gonna go work on making some nectar and he needs to repair the shower as well tonight. But he's got a little bit extra time that he can stay awake before he has to go to sleep. And Poppy's awake. Of course Poppy's awake. It says that her last quirk, I guess it's her last quirk. I don't know how many she has. Yeah, I think it's her last one. She's a light sleeper. Of course Poppy is a light sleeper. She is the child that has been up all night, every night since she aged into a toddler. She is driving me crazy with this. I'm going to try to get her back to bed. But that's pretty much it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments because I always love hearing from you guys. And I'll see you soon with another episode from this series, but that's all for today. So, bye guys.